Hello and welcome back to War of Prayers. Where we left off last time, we were having an assembly with all of the different knights and prayer maidens. So let's see what happens. Wow, twin brothers that are both knights? That's so neat. I blurt out offhandedly. Matthew and Christopher both look away. What's the matter? I merely happened to be in the area and thought I'd stop by. Don't mind me. Christopher turns away curtly. That leaves Troy, Liam, and Sora. Sora has been granted special permissions to attend the meeting. Just stay aware of circumstances. He's sitting in my lap, wagging his tail happily. Meanwhile, Liam is looking displeased. Troy gives everyone an overview of events. I believed it impossible that shadows could have a will of their own. But now that one has targeted a crystal, perhaps the idea is worth revisiting. All knights should redouble their efforts in guarding your respective prayer maidens and prayer guardian. Hey, Troy, Liam's still not a knight, is he? Mamoru abruptly speaks. Now that prayer maidens are targets, should we really be leaving Kayla's safety at the hands of a non-knight like Liam? I mean, sure, I'm worried about Kayla's safety, but I'm also worried about what happens to Liam if he fails to protect her. There's a distinct bitter tone in Mamoru's words. And yet, judging by Liam's recent outbursts, I would hesitate to nominate him for knighthood. He may have the proper affinity, but we're in agreement on that. I'll grant that Liam is a highly talented man, but disposition is just as important to a knight, the readiness to protect kingdom and princess both. Liam says nothing, but Liam's keeping me safe. Is that not good enough? I hug Sora and give Liam a sidelong glance. I can't gauge anything from his expression. Then I notice Christopher eyeing my crystal. Notice the dark color? Yes, I'm quite interested. I could lend a hand if you'd have me. Wait, what? Just as I'm acting confused at the random offer, Liam pounds the table and stands up. You're the last one I trust anyone with. If she gets put in your care, I stare in shock at Liam's outright yells. I've never seen him so angry before. Calm yourself, Liam. Christopher, show a little discretion. Liam sighs and sits back down. Christopher doesn't seem to be taking his eyes off my crystal. Liam starts to speak, but Troy holds up a hand to him. I know Liam is no knight, but I believe it is safe to continue entrusting Kayla to his care. I wasn't expecting Troy to push for Liam in this. I stare at Liam. Your safety comes first in this matter, Kayla. I'll let this be your decision. Liam goes quiet. Everybody turns to look at me, making me flustered. Liam's the only one who can draw out my wand, and he does a solid job of keeping me safe. I declare openly. I would like to remain with Liam, if I may. Liam gets a conflicted look that's hard to describe. Why does Liam keep getting that look? The others agree to continue to see how things play out regarding the topic of my night. Then the discussion moves on a way of dealing with shadows, moving on from the nasty argument ready to explode prior. I wonder what's up with Christopher. He is in a dark uniform. After the discussions, the knights go to congregate among themselves, while the prayer maidens congregate together. But I just want some air. I step out into the garden. Mamoru and Sora seem to be friendly with each other. Is it because they're both from Viridis? Christopher walked off without a word to anyone. What kingdom does he knight for anyway? My idle musings are a weak effort to cover up what I really want to know. Is it really all right for Liam to stay at my side? Once the question crosses my mind, it's all I can think about. I don't want to make life harder for Liam. I sigh to myself, but just then, someone speaks up behind me. You'll sigh out every bit of happiness you have. I turn and see Liam standing there with a vague expression. Look, Liam. If you entrust your life to a non-knight like me, you'll die. I shake my head. You protected me, even yesterday. I have faith in you. What bothers me is what Mamoru said about what happens to you if you don't protect me. His eyes widen slightly, and he gets a sad smile. You must like doing things the hard way. What makes you look so sad, Liam? Thinking back, he's gotten a lot of unbalanced looks on his face, like he's laughing and crying, angry and miserable, the kind of unbalance that comes from hiding your feelings, getting used to it and letting it twist you. What lies deep down in his heart? It's certainly not frigid, but it's not all warm and fuzzy either. I look up at Liam. Liam smiles faintly. Ready to go back to our home? There's a lot I don't know about Liam, with the off-balance expression he gets, but he just called it our home. It's like he's saying it's okay if I stay there with him. That's kind of nice. Liam's words send my doubts out the window. Yeah, I'll make something good for dinner. I could go for something warm. Liam and I start walking. Just then, Sora comes scrambling up to us. Come on, I've been running myself ragged looking for you since yesterday. Sorry, Sora. What's the matter? Troy's looking for you both. He said he wants you both back. I glance at Liam. He looks like he was expecting this. He starts walking unsurprised. We'll be right there. You can eat whatever's in the kitchen. I want something warm to eat. Then I'll make something when we get back. Just be patient, okay? It better be good. I wave to Sora, then I hurry after Liam. When we report back to Troy, the other knights and prayer maidens are already gone. Now that you've remained placed with Kayla, I have a task for you. Troy lowers his voice when speaking to us. Liam, carry out your usual rat hunt and bring Kayla along. Rat hunt? I look at Liam curiously. Liam smiles thinly and bows, like he knows exactly what this is. What the heck? A rat hunt? Chapter 6. Liam, carry out your usual rat hunt and bring Kayla along. Rat hunt? I'm curious what the term even means. I look between Liam and Troy. Troy smiles faintly. You can get the particulars from Liam also. Troy glances at Liam. Let it be known that I nominated you as Kayla's knight, because I was fully confident that Kayla would be safest that way. I tilt my head, more confused than before. Liam bows to Troy without comment. There's that unbalanced smile again. We walk off quietly. I have no idea how to even bring up this rat hunt thing. Liam comes to a stop just before we reach his house. Something is standing in front of it. A tailoring job? What? Sure enough, the figure is knocking on the door and peeking through the windows looking very agitated. Liam grimaces. It would not do for someone to catch me today. Let's go get some tea and wait for this to blow over. Liam turns on his heels. Wait, shouldn't you be working? I'll get in touch with them. It's not urgent, but right now it's not an option. Liam's been pretty busy lately, yeah. I giggle at Liam's excuse. What's so funny? You remind me of a child that's forgotten their homework and they're making excuses for it. Hey, I'm not running behind. They just want me to go faster. I don't bother arguing the point. We sneak off to a cafe. When we step inside, Liam takes a look around. Let's pick that spot. We sit side by side. We're perfectly situated close to the entrance and kitchen both. Liam grows nonchalant as we settle down. He's idly nursing his coffee. I get an apple pie to go with my coffee. The apple pie has a pleasant tartness to it, a different kind of flavor than the ones from Granitus. I grow tired of assessing my apple pie and speak up softly to Liam. Say, I was meaning to ask you once we got home, what's a rat hunt? Liam's eyes widen. He glances around furtively. After considering for a moment, he reaches into his breast pocket and pulls out a single piece of cloth covered in dots. That looks like a regular piece of cloth to me. Am I missing something? I peer at it when suddenly Liam speaks up in a dulcet tone. I made it for you, you know. Have a closer look. Suddenly, he's leaning in close to me. I can feel his heat against my shoulder. What the? I'm sitting there inwardly freaking out when he whispers into my ear. Play along, would you? We can't have others overhearing this. Oh, I get it, but this is way too far past personal space. I've never been this close up and personal with Liam before. My heart is pounding loudly. Wow, Liam has such pretty fingertips and long eyelashes. Stop getting distracted. My heart is leaping in my chest. I grow flustered and afraid Liam might hear it. I can feel myself blushing furiously. Our eyes meet ever so close. What beautiful eyes. It's like they're honey. What is it? Liam blinks innocently. I guess that means he doesn't hear my heart. Liam's actually kind of a doof about this stuff. Nothing. You were saying? I can still feel my cheeks burning slightly, but Liam seems to pay it no mind as he touches a hand to the cloth. When he does, text floats over the cloth. Seek out traitors. I see alarming words written there. I can feel myself growing more cold. I gape up at Liam and he just smiles pleasantly. Then he rolls up the cloth like nothing happened and stows it back in his pocket. I'm not very good with words, but do you see how I feel now? I'm supposed to play along. Oh, Liam. I pretend to look down shyly and Liam beams. Why don't we pick up the check and pick this up at home? Oh gosh, those bedroom eyes. Liam reaches out and takes hold of my hand, still play acting. This is faking, an act, but I feel so embarrassed. I cautiously hold Liam's hand. He pretends to look surprised. He gets another of his unbalanced smiles, kind yet sad. It makes me feel a pang inside. I look down, feeling sad myself. We're walking back home from the cafe, our hands apart again. Liam, what magic do you use to make letters appear on cloth? I'm more curious about what the letters said, but I certainly don't have the nerve to ask out on the street. You saw how that cloth was covered in dots? The cloth is made entirely out of smaller circles. I touch those and rearrange the square to spell out the words. He says it like it's child's play. So, your job. Try me. Liam smiles in amusement. I work under Troy. I gather cloth and information. I'm a bad liar. I hate being pressured. I'm just a tailor. Oh yeah, 4 true, 1 false. I laugh and answer immediately. It has to be that you're a bad liar. Your acting was perfect at the table. You really had me going. How rude. Your acting was cringe-inducing. Cringe-inducing? We're not that bad. Liam laughs like he finds it funny that I caught the right one immediately. What? I was acting poorly. You were stiff as a board. I was afraid you might laugh. We both share a laugh about our acting as we walk back home. No wonder Liam isn't nervous about his work. He works for Troy. I think about why Troy asked this of Liam, gazing up at him. I'll bet the other prayer maidens and knights know nothing of this. It's a secret between Liam, Troy, and me. The thought makes it feel very sacred to me. I keep my secret buried safe and sound in my heart. When we get home, Sora is lying curled up on the couch. Took you long enough. I can hear the resentment in his tone. Sorry, Sora. Someone came to harass Liam about his work, and we ducked into a cafe to avoid him. A cafe? Sora hops up. I was in there trying to live off water, and you were in a cafe? I don't believe this. He pounds the couch in protest. Liam and I back away awkwardly. I'm really sorry, Sora. I'll make you something warm and yummy right now, okay? I'd better get back to my ordinary tailoring. Liam looks away from Sora and retreats to his workroom. All I want is to eat, you know. I didn't get to go to any cafes. Sora curls back up again. Yes, and it's certainly dinner time. Liam, what would you like? You're not asking me? I already know what you'd say. Meat. Sora rolls around indignantly on the couch. Liam pauses and turns back to me before he goes into his workroom. Pot au feu. All right, what would you like, Sora? I call dibs on all the meat. Liam and I laugh at Sora's defiant declaration. The true charm of pot au feu is in the vegetable stew flavor. I put in plenty of sausage to appease Sora too. Once I have it cooked to a proper consistency, I call Liam and Sora over. Thank you for your patience, Sora. Dinner's all ready now. Sweet. Sora hops off the couch wagging his tail, just as I'm about to knock on Liam's door to call him in. Something smells good. He opens the door before I can. Ah! I was just about to come get you. And I was just about to come check up and see if it was done. We look at each other and laugh. It came out nicely if I do say so myself. Let's eat. I usher them to the table. A big pot of pot au feu rests in the center of the living room table. I ladle some out with some bread as garnishment. It smells wonderful. Here you are, help yourselves. Sora thrusts his nose into the pot au feu. Liam and I pause to stare at his ferocious eating. Their faces are surprised. Sora makes short work of the sausage. His ears tremble. Hot, but yummy. Sora yips happily with bits of cabbage stuck in his snout. Liam takes a spoonful of pot au feu. Then he freezes up. Liam, is something wrong? Did I go too heavy on the seasonings? I ask anxiously. Liam shakes his head and takes another bite. It's just been a long time since I've had anyone make pot au feu for me. Then he takes another bite. He munches on some potato. It has a warm flavor to it. Oh, that's the cutest face I've ever seen on him. He smiles with a genuinely happy expression. I've never seen such a heartfelt smile from him before. I find myself studying a smile. Sora is staring, assumedly for the same reason. What? Liam pauses while taking a spoonful, looking confused. My heart pounds loudly, just like it did in the cafe. Why do I feel both happy and embarrassed at the same time? My lips curl into a quiet smile. I can't tell Liam about this. I don't want him to know. Nothing. I quickly take a bite of pot au feu. I barely even taste it. Oh my gosh, he's so cute with his little puffy cheek. Liam laughs at that. You've got cheeks like a hamster. I hold my hand over my cheeks. Well, so are yours. Liam's cheeks are puffed out as much as mine. What can I say? It's good. Man, you two are hopeless. You should have more manners when you eat. Sora puffs out his cheeks wider than either of us. We all look at each other and gulp down our food. Then we all laugh. Sora, your cheeks were more stuffed than ours were. You're crazy. Liam had us both beat. No, I'm pretty sure yours were larger than mine. I'm not gonna take that from a guy who treated himself at a cafe while I was starving. Sora stuffs his face with more pot au feu, and Liam and I burst out laughing. We laugh, eat, and laugh again. The plates are all clean and no time flat. I'm stuffed. I'm gonna go lie down on the couch. You're gonna make yourself fat, Sora. Kayla, would you mind taking care of the dishes too? Of course. Keep up the tailoring. Liam shrugs lightly and heads to his workroom. When I carry the pot to the kitchen, I spot a note. Huh? When did that get here? It's Liam's handwriting, but the letters seem more rounded and friendlier this time. That was seasoned perfectly. Thank you. Huh? Can you tell Liam's mood through his handwriting? I think back to the notes he wrote before this, then look at this one again. It's like the happy look on his face at dinner is showing in his writing. Okay guys, I think I will stop there for now. We're getting to know Liam a lot better and he was extra cute this episode. I hope you guys liked it and we will see what happens next time. Thanks for watching. That's fun.